Mi'kmaq. MAGA.
You will never live in a society when you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died, the values of free speech in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, they've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House. And it's going to be a beauty. It'll be an absolutely magnificent structure. We just started, so it'll get done very nicely, and it'll be one of the best anywhere in the world, actually. Thank you very much.
Your message to young people.
There is no one at the FBI that's going to politicize this investigation. He subscribed to left-wing ideology. He had an opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and he was going to do it because of his hatred for what Charlie stood for. So anyone that thinks that the FBI is doing anything politically, I'm not having it.
You're right. Your job is not to speak to ideology.
This young man became more political in recent years. Well, what did he do in recent years? He went to college.
Our universities, in many cases, have become incubators for extremism.
Our campuses are where a lot of radicalization, hate, and intolerance starts from.
They become the equivalent of madrasas for jihadism.
It's an attack on Christians.
We sent our kids off to college and they brainwashed them. I am making a plea to mothers out there. Do not send your children into these indoctrination camps. Don't do it. Do not do it.
He's poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
Prior to Charlie Kirk, we lost a Minnesota lawmaker, her husband, and another lawmaker in that same state.
Josh Shapiro, the Democratic governor, house was put on fire. Paul Pelosi, the husband of Nancy Pelosi, was attacked viciously.
Oh, Nancy! Nancy!
22-year-old David DePape had zip ties and duct tape in his bags as he broke into the Pelosi home through a back door early Friday morning.
An eerie parallel to the Capitol riot when some entered the building with zip ties. In another parallel, police have said the suspect yelled, "Where's Nancy?" when he entered the house.
Police say the suspect's intended target was the House Speaker herself. Authorities now combing through the suspect's social media pages, some allegedly showing multiple false conspiracy theories about the 2020 election.
Yeah, literally said that. Hi, how you doing?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope. Hey.
What is going on right now?
I'm not getting an answer on calls. Bro.
I got him, Edward 14, Edward 10, back up code 3.
Why is the Republican Party, why is the conservative movement to blame?
When I left my house, I left to go fight Germany. I did not leave to go surrender.
But why was the assailant in his underpants? And what if the assailant said, "Where's Nancy?" Not because he was after Nancy Pelosi, but he wanted to make sure she was not home. And how did they both get hammers? And how did Paul Pelosi get away? Bathroom break to make the 911 call. My conclusion? This guy, the assailant, is either a sex partner or a male prostitute, and this is a sexual rendezvous that went sideways.
Pelosi said, quote, "I want you to hammer me," or words to that effect. And the other guy took it literally and got to work just as the cops got there, complete with leaving the doors and windows open for, quote, insurrectionists and this DePape fellow. That or she can't secure her home or office. Could she secure January 6th office?
Why is the Republican Party, why is the conservative movement to blame for gay schizophrenic nudists that are hemp jewelry makers breaking into somebody's home, or maybe not breaking into somebody's home? Why are we to blame for that exactly?
Where is the evidence of a breaking and entering? I get what you're saying, Sandra, about always casing the area.
There's video of him breaking through the house. There's video of him
breaking through the house.
Okay, it's clear video that we have been given outside of the house, the attackers on the right side of the screen breaking through the house.
Got it. Well, okay, great. Then maybe
he's clearly
wrong.
using that to break in.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, but what can't we talk more about what is the DOJ doing? Are we supposed to just give a hall pass on such an important fact that to me, I think there was a clear narrative that the DOJ wanted to propagate in this, and we've been going through this with other occasions, with the Hunter Biden thing, with the Mar-a-Lago, search warrant. I think that's really, to me, the biggest takeaway. That why is there not truth in what happened with that entry?
How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope.
Hey.
What is going on right
now?
Will stand up to crazy Nancy Pelosi, who ruined San Francisco. How's her husband doing, by the way? Anybody know? And she's against building a wall at our border, even though she has a wall around her house, which obviously didn't do a very good job.
You will live in exile because the power under President Trump's leadership will be used to find you, will be used to take away your money, take away your power, and take away your freedom. And we are going to do that under President Trump's leadership. I don't care how. It could be a RICO charge, a conspiracy charge, conspiracy against the United States, insurrection.
The cruelty is just, I guess you can raise money on the cruelty, and it's hilarious now. And, Trump Jr. tweeting underwear and a hammer. And, of course, these conspiracies now that are out there that this was actually just a love tryst gone wrong. Look, this is why we have to call this out. It's ludicrous.
And why is he still in jail? Why has he not been bailed out?
Because a lot of people get hit with hammers. A lot of people get attacked. And a lot of the times they're out on bail the next day, and it's a simple assault charge. So I don't know why this guy is being treated differently. And he's facing what? Attempted homicide. He's in prison right now. We see people assault people all the time randomly with all kinds of weapons, and we see them released the next day. So I don't know why this guy is getting all of a sudden special treatment or different treatment because the victim was so high profile.
If some amazing patriot out there in San Francisco or the Bay Area wants to really be a midterm hero, someone should go and bail this guy out. I bet his bail's like $30,000 or $40,000. Bail him out and then go ask him some questions.
The killing of Melissa Hortman, the attack on Paul Pelosi, the attack on Gabby Giffords, the attack on the Pennsylvania governor's mansion. Why make the case that violence is only on one side? It seems to be taking place.
I didn't say it's on one side, but I say the radical left causes tremendous violence, and they seem to do it in a bigger way. But the radical left really is caused a lot of problems for this country. I really think they hate our country.
Why is the Republican Party, why is the conservative movement to blame for
the rhetoric that led us to this moment, calling President Trump a fascist, calling him Hitler? You had news organizations and mainstream media celebrating that, allowing those things to take place and be said on their networks. Right. That is dangerous.
These far-left fascists, led by Harris and her group, we have a fascist person running who's incompetent. She's a Marxist, communist, fascist, socialist. She's not actually a socialist. She's gone past that. Somebody's got to explain this woman. This is a radical left, Marxist, communist, fascist.
And of course, January 6th violence. The President of the United States himself dressed a mob of supporters that then went and ransacked the Capitol. So clearly, if you look at the record of just the last few years, there's plenty of violence to go around the political spectrum.
In retrospect, given all of the moving ways that this White House has paid tribute to Charlie Kirk, right, do you think it would have been fitting to lower the flags to half-staff when Melissa Boardman, the Minnesota House Speaker, was gunned down by an assassin as well?
I'm not familiar.
The Minnesota House Speaker, a Democrat, who was assassinated this summer.
Governor of Minnesota didn't ask me. I didn't.
Guard, I can call insurrection, but there's no reason to ever do that. We can't call in the National Guard unless we're requested by a governor.
And may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.